Welcome to the Not Move podcast. We have a special guest tonight joining us from Chicago. It is
Gaga.
our resident Chicago native, Gumby, joining the Not Move panel. Tonight we have myself, we have JB, Southgate, Coach Common, Moss, and Sage. First of all, we're going to start breaking down some of the current news going on in the NFL. Thanks for joining us every Thursday on the Not Move podcast. First thing I'm going to hit on is something we missed on last night, Southgate. Right when I was hyping up Devon Vele, he got traded for a fourth and seventh round pick. Southgate, do you think this was a good move by our Broncos to trade Devon Vele?
Yeah, I think it was a good move because why not just bring the picks coming? I mean, obviously Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant showed them enough that our receiver room, for once in God knows how many years, has too many receivers. So even though I think Vele is a good player, I mean, why not just get the picks for him instead of cutting them? I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I kind of feel good. I think so. Vele was a seventh round pick. In return, we get a fourth and a seventh round pick. I think the Broncos were deep in that wide receiver room, so I think this was definitely a good move from our Denver Broncos. Next topic I want to hit on, and I want to get the opinion of, is you, JB. Your Kansas City Chiefs finally got rid of Sky Moore, right? He was
Man,
traded. Do you want to break down the trade for us and your opinion on how that went?
yeah, so they traded Sky Moore to the San Francisco 49ers. The Chiefs traded Sky Moore and a seventh round draft pick, in return got a sixth round draft pick. Sky Moore, guys, just hasn't panned out, man. He's going into his fourth year, he's a third round draft pick. Um, I mean, dude, in 3 years, man, you're playing with one of the best quarterbacks, to ever touch the field, and you only got one touchdown in your career, bro. Something's not right. Um, I agree. Same thing, type thing with the Broncos and your guys' situation with that. Same thing with Kansas City. I know we have a little bit of injuries, but um, it's a good move. We at least got something instead of just cutting him and getting nothing. So I'm pleased with it. I know Chief is as well.
All right. Another big story to come out of the NFL today, or this week, should I say, is Daniel Jones won the starting job for the Colts. Moss, do you think this was a good move for the Colts?
Yeah, because I think so. It's a yes and no actually, because it's kind of the balance between like you're giving up on your first round pick when he's 22, and it's like okay, once you give up on him, do you install that confidence back in him? Does he get that confidence back? Like there's kind of a push and pull. Then on top of that, it's like okay, well you need to make a move now because their GM and their coaches they're on the hot seat at this moment. If you really look at the situation that they're in, and they have quality offensive weapons on that side of the ball. So it all depends on like how what can you get out of the quarterback and what you want to do with him.
All right. Another recent story coming out of NFL is Joe Flacco is now the starting quarterback for Game One for the Browns. Um, Anybody like Sage you want to hit? What do you think? Do you think Shador should have won the starting job, or do you like Joe Flacco starting the season?
I mean, I think Joe's the one they trust the most. And I think that if I'm the Browns, I want the quarterback that I know for a fact that I get what I get from him. And Joe Flacco has the ability to push the ball downfield no matter what, good or bad. So if I'm the Browns, I'm going to my velocity. If I start Shador now, it might cause chaos just in the locker room. Not even mentioning the media and the fans. So I think starting Joe is the right choice for now. And what happens later in the season.
Awesome. I like that. This one's going to go for Gumby because it's coming from Chicago. Tyson Badgett, right? He signed with your Bears for a 2 year, $10 million deal. Do you think this is a trouble, for Caleb, or how do you feel, Gumby, about this move?
I mean, I think he's just the perfect serviceable backup quarterback, and he's been with us for 2, 3 years, and if Ben Johnson likes him and he's proven like himself in preseason in the offseason to Ben Johnson, then I think he deserves a spot on the roster for sure. And I mean, he definitely. I mean, he's good, but he doesn't have all the kind of weapons that are comparable to the top guys in the league. But that's what you kind of get with the backup. And I think this is kind of like the right fit, the right time. It makes sense. You want not a guy that's going to be potentially better than your starting quarterback, but you definitely want the next best thing. And I think he's a very underrated, solid player that will, you know, possibly show out if something bad happens.
I like that. I like that. Another news story, I guess, coming. I mean, this is just current news with the current status of the biggest free agents. Reports came out that Adam Schefter had reported that the Micah Parsons situation is headed towards a rocky divorce. I just want to get the panel's opinion on whether you guys think Micah is going to be traded or not. I personally don't think he's going to be traded. Sage, you think that Micah is going to get traded or not?
I don't think he will be. I think it's too obvious that they need him badly. Like especially with the performance he put on after injury of being that good and that dominant during that entire stretch, and his age, unlike other deals and other negotiations right now, helps him. He's one of the best edge rushers in the league and also the youngest in the position. Not paying him is a mistake on so many levels.
All right. Next guy we're going to hit on is Trey Hendrickson. Moss, you think Trey Hendrickson's going to be moved, or you think he's staying put?
Um, man, with that the way that front office works, there's no telling. In my personal opinion, I think he's going to stay with them. I think they're going to sign him for. I think he was actually for 33 million or something of that nature. I think he's going to stay there, but they ran so horribly. There's no telling.
Yeah, I think that's definitely
I think he gets traded. To be honest, I don't think they got the money to pay everybody like that.
I feel like Trey try to give them something.
Southgate, your boy Scary Terry. Is he staying or is he leaving?
Um, I thought when they took him off the pup list, he would have been gone by now, but I don't know if they're gonna do a sign and trade or what. But I think he's leaving. I think if they were gonna get it done, they would have got it done by now. So I think they're either gonna do a sign and trade or they're trying to work with a team that could afford to pay him the money, maybe some players back, or exactly what they're looking.
All right. We got reports today that T. Higgins suffered a leg injury today, and he was caught hobbling off the field. Gumby, do you think
But
that the Cincinnati Bengals can go the season with a limited T. Higgins or hurt T. Higgins? Do you think they need him? What are your opinion?
We can't hear you, Gumby.
Hello, hello, hello.
We got you a little bit.
All right,
Uh,
I'll direct the question back over to Sage. Sage, you think they can go without T. Higgins?
Yeah, I mean, I think uh, he brings so much of the offense that people don't realize. Like
Hello.
when you watch those games, like teams cannot double team Chase like they want to because T's right there, and anytime they do double team T will destroy them. Not having T will be a massive loss for Bengals offense, but I still think they can be relatively a good, still a high powered offense. It'd be way more inefficient.
Hey,
um,
Adrian, can you hear me? Mic check.
wait, actually, hey Trent, can I ask you one question? How long are
Hello.
they saying T is gonna be out?
Yeah, we can hear you, Gumby.
So that he got caught hobbling off the practice field today. So reports have not come out on the severity of the injury. I'm just curious if what you guys think if they could right the ship without T. Higgins because I feel
I
like
mean,
he's a
if it's
big
a
part of that
week, I
offense.
wouldn't worry about it. If it's 4 or 5 weeks, then that I mean that's definitely a problem.
Yeah, and reports are coming out that Devon Achan out of Miami, the running back for Miami, he might have a hamstring issue. A lot of injuries are nagging people. AJ Green or
Mm.
AJ Brown has a hamstring injury as well. Um, just a lot of people getting banged up right now before the season starts.
A lot
Um,
of a
Can
lot of
I ask
rumors
there's been
because of
more
one
that
more
too.
question?
trades. Go ahead.
Um, what does everybody think about Daniel Jones and the Colts? Do you think he can make that team win or what?
I think they're better. I think they're a better team now with him as a quarterback versus Andy Richardson. Yes. Daniel Jones is seen as a failure across the board for the Giants, but he still is able to do more things than Andy Richardson can do at this point, right? Yeah, yes, he's inconsistent, but the running upside is still there, right? His arm talent in my eyes is still bad as Richardson's arm talent, right? So I think he gives a coach something more stable to rely on offensively than the nuke that Anthony Richardson is on offense.
So,
All right.
so you think he can be good for the Colts? I mean, you guys all know my prediction. I mean, I think it's nothing but a good move for the Colts. I mean,
Mhm.
so everyone definitely sees Daniel Jones, barring injury, lasting longer than Flacco.
I mean, it's kind of like the situation where like if you're sitting in the depths of hell, so of course anything above that you're going to be looking up. You go from the depths of hell to a basement. Good for you.
I think Jones outlasts Flacco, not because Jones will play better than Flacco, but because that Brown schedule is absolutely horrific. Then I think the Browns can say, "Hey, we're out of playoff contention. Now we can try out to see how Dylan Gable, how Shador looks, without the weight of playoff contention anymore."
Okay.
Makes sense.
Another big thing that came out of the NFL today, or I mean this week, was the Eagles had traded for John Minchie. I don't know if this has to do with AJ Brown's hamstring issue. I don't know if they just needed more depth at wide receiver. Um, do you guys think he's going to move the needle this year for the Eagles, or is he just to fill a piece?
We did the same thing with Jahan Dotson last year, man. It's a repeat, rinse and repeat, man.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really see it moving the needle at all. I mean, you have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. And Barkley is a run-heavy primary offensive side of the ball. So I don't. To me, it's just like a 1A, 1B, or just a kind of flip flop. It doesn't really.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
We'll see what.
honestly, if you tell me Menchie's going to be your number two and number three receiver, I have no faith in it. But if you tell me that you're going to put him in there on like four receiver packages, I think he could be sneaky good. Where he could you know get a long score or something like that. Like he could be one of those sneaky good guys.
Yeah, I say I don't think it really moves the needle either. I agree with
All
Gumby.
right,
To
Coach
be honest with
Common.
you.
Cameron Hayward is practicing with no contract still. Is it a positive to see him actually engaging in practice? Are you worried? How worried about this are you?
Well, I'm still kind of worried because he's been practicing, right? He's been practicing. He said he never stopped. He always agreed to do certain drills, but he wouldn't partake in certain team practices until the contract was done. So the contract not being finalized and the season being 2 weeks away, yeah, it kind of makes me nervous. Because what a lot of people don't understand is the reason that T.J. Watt and the Highsmith don't get double teamed a lot is because of Cam Hayward. And saying people don't seem to understand this. He's very quietly one of the top five, maybe top three defensive tackles in the NFL, and he brings a lot to the table, a lot to the table. So it does concern me a little, but I do have confidence that uh, the Rooney family will get it done. You know what I mean before uh, week one, and the fact that he does partake in certain drills, he won't be completely out of football shape. But yeah, it does worry me. But I still think we'll get it done. Get the deal done.
Yeah. feel like Coach sounds worried. I can hear it right in the tone of his voice, right to the core.
Yeah, don't be so worried, coach.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
All
was
right.
just listening.
Last big news I have is a trade, and that was defensive tackle Harrison Phillips got traded from the Vikings to the Jets. In exchange, they pretty much swapped player and a 7th-round pick for 2 6th-round picks. I think we're going to see more trades coming out of the NFL within this week and the next coming weeks. Not the names that we thought. You know, we covered Micah Parsons, we covered Trey Hendrickson, we covered Gary Terry. Those are the big 3 names I thought that were going to be moved this week, and it hasn't been that. So, any last words on trades or anybody you think that could get moved before the season starts?
I actually got one question. Does anybody remember seeing this many? I mean, they're not huge trades, but small trades like right before a season started in the previous years, or
Not really.
I mean, there probably has, but we probably didn't pay attention as much because
Yeah.
again, they're small trades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So.
We were
not.
probably thinking the same thing too. You know,
my
is this
memory
a
just switched sheets.
Yeah. I mean, I think out of the big 3, Terry, Micah, and Trey, I think that the biggest possibility of the one guy that will most likely get traded away is Trey. I just feel like that relationship is broken. He's said that he's tried his best, but I guess relationship with him and the leadership and management is not working out, and it's unfortunate how fast it kind of crumbled with him being like with them for so long. They, I believe, try to get the deal done, and obviously, I remember reading an article saying it was a slap in the face or nowhere near what they wanted in the first place. So I think that if anyone he doesn't want to be there, he tried his best, and they kind of treated him like crap, and it's kind of a broken relationship overall. So I can see them shopping around, even though he's like
So,
the main part.
so Gumby, out of the 3 guys, you see Trey going first. Out of Trey, Terry, and Micah.
Yeah, especially because I feel like a lot of teams, because Micah I think is a way higher value, and like we were talking about it before, it, like a comparable trade that a lot of people agree on would be similar to the Khalil Mack to the Bears trade, which I think was like 2 firsts, a third, and a fifth. And
Yeah.
I think like I heard a rumor, I didn't confirm it, that the Packers offered him something like that, like a 2 firsts, a second, and another player. And if Jerry Jones shot that down, it makes sense because obviously the history between those 2 teams. But I think that's a very fair, trade for him. But that's top dollar, obviously. And I think Trey is you can get away with and or negotiate a little bit of a more creative deal for him.
So,
Whether it's like a first and maybe a fourth and a player. I just feel like you can get the deal. You can get a great player for a lot more of a deal compared to Micah because of the age and the history and all that.
so I thought that this was interesting. Remember when we had that debate a while ago about players who we would trade 2 first-round picks for,
Huh?
and Michael Parsons, we had a debate about the players we would trade the 2 first-round picks for. It was like Pat Surtain and all these guys, and everybody said Michael Parsons, and they offered 2 first-round picks plus more, and they didn't trade Michael Parsons. Like that is
Yep.
crazy. That in real life nobody's doing it, or Jerry Jones not doing it rather. But we all agreed that we would definitely trade 2 first-round picks for Michael Parsons.
I think Jerry Jones sees himself as a master negotiator, and he's always in control. He's made some fucking very sloppy moves
Yeah, he's
over the years, and
arms dealer.
and in his mind, he thinks he's got the advantage over the situation as far as negotiating. And then when it comes down to it, he just like kind of gets it done no matter what. They look like absolute jackasses at the end.
Yeah,
And I
Jerry.
think that's it. I think that's what's going to come down to.
Yeah,
They're just going to
Jerry
get it done
Jones, man.
eventually.
Jerry Jones is like having an awful cartel leader. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're not running. You're not running your business correctly, buddy.
Yeah, pretty historically poor with a lot of the negotiating he's done. So we shall see.
All right. Jerry Jones just playing God right now, just trying to say he's in charge.
pretty much.
Yeah, and it was talked about and shown that he was talking to Mike on the side, and I feel like trying to, even though Mike is like, talk to my agent and like we'll figure it out there, and I think Jerry's being Jerry and trying to, I guess slide past that or kind of, I don't know, persuade him in whatever way to, stay with the squad, but obviously you got to go through the agent first. That shit doesn't work. That shit don't work much anymore. So we'll see. I think he's just gonna eventually take care of it and overpay. But I mean, I don't know about y'all. Do you remember? I feel like on ESPN before the start of last season, these contracts were coming up, and everyone I remember seeing was talking about the fact that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys don't have the money in the budget to just keep all three,
Yeah.
Dak, CD, and Micah. Well, they got Dak taken care of with the biggest contract. Now they got CD taken care of with one of the biggest contracts, and Micah's up. And I just remember hearing about that. I don't know the overall numbers, but it's everyone was saying that you can't keep all three. One's got to go. But it looks like in their situation, I don't know. Jerry might move some money around and keep all three, even though it's going to be very expensive overall, and they'll be very top heavy.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, we go hand it back to A Trade on this one because we kind of went long winded a little bit.
Sorry about that.
We kind of went long winded.
Someone give me a shot clock.
No, it's good. I want to give Gumby the floor. It's nice to have him on the podcast, and I just wanted to get his opinion on some of this kind of stuff. I just want to kind of go box by box real quick because we are obviously a couple weeks away from the regular season. I have my Broncos winning 11 games. Southgate, how many wins do you think our Broncos are going to get?
Who's talking with me?
Yeah. Southgate. Your name's
No.
I
Southgate.
apologize. My internet's a
His
little
name
shaky
Eastgate.
16 wins, no problem.
I was staying, you know me, I'm very cautious. I was staying between, 4, 9, ceiling 11. I'm going to push it up to 10 to 12 after what I've seen out of the receivers. If we get any less than 10 wins, I'll be very aggravated.
Take your time.
I will be very. Are you guys hearing me?
I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
got you. We got you loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah,
We
no.
got you loud and
If
clear.
I see
Eastgate.
any less than 10 wins, I'll think of the season as a disappointment.
All right, Moss, Seattle Seahawks. How many wins you getting?
I want to so coming in, I was like, man, maybe 9, 10. That 11, 12, after seeing that running game, oh boy. On top of that defense, oh man. I'm telling you, I want us 12 wins, man. Same as the Broncos, what Southgate was saying.
Gumby, what are the Bears doing? How many wins?
Oh, sorry, I'm back. I mean, it can be all over the place, but I think the ceiling and the floor is pretty wide open. We'll see, but our road schedule is a gauntlet, playing Eagles, Ravens, Commanders, Bengals, and I think 49ers all on the road. That's going to suck, but we'll see. I'm thinking right around 9, 10. And for our first year, head coach and with Caleb, we made a lot of improvements, but just because we got a new O line, it's going to take time for them all to gel. So we will see. I'm thinking right in the middle, around 9, 10 wins. That Bears.
All right, JB, Kansas City Chiefs. How many wins?
I'm gonna say we're gonna be looking around like 13 wins. Maybe probably like a 13 win team this year. And yeah. I got him at 13.
All right, cool. Common, what are the Steelers doing? How many wins?
I just want to let everybody know. Y'all do know there's only 17 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. Because if everybody's going all these out, where are these games coming from?
Hey man, let us
Everybody,
live. Let us dream,
everybody's
coach.
hold on, wait a minute. Everybody's winning double digits. Everybody, y'all do know that's not mathematically possible, right?
I tell you what, they're all
Coach,
coming from
let us
Jacksonville.
dream,
I'm
coach.
just saying.
Let us dream, coach.
Listen,
Yo,
my team only won 4.
listen. I
Please help
just
me.
want to bring a little bit of reality back to y'all, back to y'all lives. That's all.
Mhm.
All right. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
And your
No.
I want
prediction
you to
is?
know. I just want you to know that it's not mathematically possible for all 32 teams to have double digit wins.
Well, I don't care
I'm
about
just
their
saying.
team. I care about my team. I
No,
care about
no,
their
no,
team.
There you go. There you go,
I'm just
Sage.
saying. I'm just
Or
letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know
coach, check this
it's
out.
not
Hell,
mathematically
my
possible.
dream schedule is you guys go 0-16, 0-17. That's my hope.
Listen, I feel you. All I'm saying is I just needed you to know that it is not mathematically possible for
Coach, check this out.
for all 32 teams to go to have double digit wins. That's
I
all I
mean, we
just
won
need.
10 games last year. We dropped a game to the Giants in a game in overtime. I'm just saying that's 12 wins. I'm just saying we could win 12 games. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay.
Joke's on
Okay.
you.
Well,
I got a D in
as
math.
far as the Steelers, we're either gonna go 17-0 or 0-17, man. That's where we at. That's
All
where
right.
we're at. Man, y'all know I don't do no damn prediction.
I mean,
Y'all know, man. Come
Live a
on,
little
man.
bit, coach. Live
a
a
little
little
bit,
bit.
Y'all,
have some
listen,
fun.
check this out. Now listen,
You got Aaron
listen.
Rodgers on that team. Hall of Fame.
No. Hold on. When I started coaching, right, this is where you can't do predictions. No, I can't even predict how my team is going to play, and I'm in charge of them.
Mm,
How am I supposed to predict somebody that I don't even know?
mm,
You feel me? So I don't make predictions, especially not until the third or fourth week, because because of how the teams have gone away from everybody going hard during training camp in the preseason. So because everybody doesn't go hard like that, you know, you really don't see the product that your organization is putting on the field until the third or fourth week. So I really can't give you an honest assessment until at least then.
mm.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point. I feel like week 1, 2, 3, your team's kind of like pulling out of the driveway, and then after that, to like week 6, 7, you're turning off your street, and then once you get past that onto the highway, it's full send, and then you really get to see what your team's made of. So it's a lot of teams and fans really overlook if they pop off for the first 3 games, but there's a lot of factors that play into it. There's a lot more team than that.
I'm a hard time hearing you.
You my bad. But yeah,
Sage,
there's
how many wins?
My thing has always been since the schedule was released, and I looked at the schedule we're playing against this season, it has been 9-8, and I don't think I'll move off that until I see like at least week 1 happen and see how well we play against the 49ers, because those Niner games, week 1 and week 17, will be the games I want to look at the most. Because I don't think I think 9-8 is the fair assessment of the team. I don't trust Sam Donald, nor do I like Sam Donald. So 9-8 is a fair assessment because I don't trust the offense yet.
All right, Sage giving his Seahawks 9 wins.
don't trust it.
We have been promoting and telling
Um,
everybody about.
Hold on. What about
Frank, can
you,
I
A
ask?
Train? Where's your Broncos going? Where do you
Uh,
guys go?
no, he
I
said it.
said 11 wins.
Yeah.
I said
Okay.
Trent,
11.
can
Okay.
I ask Common one question?
Go ahead, Southgate.
Common, what team that was bad last year do you see surprising you this year?
Um, a team that was I see New England made some moves that I thought might move the needle for their organization this year. Uh, who else? Uh, Actually, I got Indianapolis as a sleeper coming out of the South, and that's because of their line.
Okay.
I'm a line guy, and I'm real high on the line, and they have a dominant top 5 line. So with a top five line and Jonathan Taylor healthy, you know what I mean? If Daniel Jones can just not hurt them more than he helps them, then, I think they might be competing. I think they might be competing coming out of the South.
Gumby,
Okay.
who's your surprise team? Gumby?
I mean, Bob, I think it's fairly clear the Bears are going to go to the last piece of this to one of them. Get the hell out of the way. You don't think that.
Hard to hear you, Gumby.
Oh, my mic sucks, bro. God damn it. Sorry, everyone. I think my Bears are going to turn shit around if you can hear me. And I think Arizona's going to be a sleeper team as well. That's fun. I don't know what's happening with the studio. I feel so bad.
JB, we got the Madden drawing going on, right?
Yes. So, like you said, we've been promoting the Madden 26 subscriber deal. Decent turnout. Like I said, in the chat, or not in the chat, but in the description, I had put it like you had to, show, um, proof of subscription. So what I got is what I got. Who gave me the proof of subscription? Appreciate you guys. We I turn my mic or my camera around. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. Try to put me in solo. There we go. All right. So appreciate you guys for taking the time out and taking a chance on it. Here we go. Good luck to you all. Madden 26.
Who's going to win Madden 26?
Jay Hick. Congratulations, Jay Hick. You've won Madden 26. You have 24 hours to claim your prize. Figure out how we get it. We will do a deal where we give it away or hand you out your prize on the next show. There we go. Cool.
All right, awesome, guys. I appreciate you guys all being here tonight for that episode.
Yo, congratulations.
Back next
Congratulations,
JB,
my
how
man.
does he contact you for that?
episodes going on.
Hey, finally
Jay
fixed my
Hick
mic.
can get a hold of me on TikTok, on YouTube. He can reach out to me Facebook, Instagram. I'm pretty sure that I got him on. I think he's on Twitter.
Christian
I'm pretty
Mingle.
sure I know exactly who Jay Hick is. So, like I said, congratulations, Jay Hick. You won yourself Madden 26. You're just clicking the subscription
Congratulations,
button.
and if you don't want it, I'll buy it off you.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, there you go. Very nice.
Southgate,
Right on.
you ain't eligible to win Madden 26. All right.
No, only because I'm too lazy to go to the store and buy it.
Well, he used to be a legend back in the day, remember?
You just go and get it on the internet, bro.
Hey, out of
I
word,
gotta do
out
it.
of
So.
word,
You
we'll be me. I'm going to get with my boy Zip.
answer when I call for you, and then
Hello?
all right. Promise these episodes are going to get better. Big shout out to all the people that subscribed on YouTube.
Yes,
Follow
thank
us.
you guys.
I'll be doing more giveaways. Merch on the way. Got stuff happening. So keep following us. Subscribe. We're all over Apple Music, Spotify, Kick,
Amazon
Twitch.
Music.
We're on pretty much every platform. So we
My internet sucks.
really
I
appreciate
would.
you guys following us. Not moving podcast. We'll see you guys next week. We
Can I
got
just
a ton of
say one thing,
episodes.
Adrian?
We got NASCAR. We got it. So, subscribe.
Yeah, we appreciate those subscribers.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yep.
I just want to apologize to the audience for one thing, for I believe it was Breezy saying that Seattle's going to win 12 games. That was really
What? No. He don't. No. No. He was right. Hold on. Let him believe he wants to believe.
Hey, listen, I just want to let y'all know there'll be another segment of the boxing segment so we can talk about, the up and coming fight of Bud Crawford and Canelo, and the travesty of a fight that was released recently this week of Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul. So
Yep,
and
that's
I
gonna be
will,
a good one.
and I
Good
promise
episode.
you, I will be there for that segment.
Tune in for that, and lock lock out, man. Not Move Podcast. Coach Common 6'4", 280. I don't move too easy. Strap up and wrap up what you don't want broke up. Not Move Podcast. We ain't going nowhere, baby. Peace.
But it's all love and games. I love everybody. Have a great night.
Yeah. Signing out. I do want to bring out my mighty Arsenal team. Beat Man United 1-0. Great win for us. Hope to bring off more. See you guys later.